welcome to your first sweat session of the August Summer Sculpt Plan. Well done, we are on week 1, so you have started. That is a brilliant achievement so far. You've done your band workout, your ball workout, and now we're going to do a little HIIT session, okay? So we're going to use some Pilates, some yoga exercises, along with my timer, and we are going to put it all together to get your heart rate up, to get that oxygen moving around your body, and to get you a little bit sweaty, okay? So a really brief warm-up, and then we do 15 exercises, no repeats, 45 seconds, and then you get a 10-second recovery to move on to the next exercise, okay? So let's get moving. Feet hip distance apart. Take a deep breath in and then exhale. Simply throw the arms down. So inhale, sweep up. Exhale, let the arms drop. And as the arms drop, simply let them cross in front of each other. Don't place them, let them fall wherever they want to naturally go. Inhale, lifting up and out of the hips, taking the eye line with you if that feels good for you. And we'll lift all the way up and hold. Take hold of your right wrist with your left hand. Pull gently up and over with that right arm, feeling that side body stretch here. Knees are gently soft, okay? Slight bend in the knees. To center, take hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Come up, up, up and over. Open out through the chest. Create all of that space. A nice morning stretch if you're doing this first thing. Coming back to center, bring the arms all the way down behind you. I'll show you. Interlace the hands together, straighten the arms. Try and get the chest open here. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. A gorgeous way to open up through the front body so that our lungs have got lots of space to function. We need to get lots of breath in this class today. And then we'll ease off. Take that deep breath in again. Bring the arms all the way up. This time as you open, dive forwards. Come into a standing forward fold. Let the knees bend even more generously here. Head and shoulders sink down towards the ground. Weights in the toes. Let's gently move the upper body. So swaying nicely side to side. Releasing off through that lower back. Now keep the chin on the chest, peel yourself up. Going to take hold of the forearms, bring the forearms up in line with the chest, drop the shoulders. Keeping yourself really calm, slowly twisting one way, pulling the elbow back, keeping the hips square to the front. Make your way through center, let's take it the other way. So I'm pulling the elbow back, drawing the belly towards the spine, twisting through the waist. We'll do this one more time. Move slow when it comes to your back. First thing, okay? Knees are bent, hips are square. Coming through center, take it to the other side. So we're simply moving through the back, lengthening out, taking a little twist here. And then come to center. Drop the chin to the chest. Keep the arms as they are. Just press them forwards, rounding through the back. And then try to keep the arms as they are. Bring them overhead. Pull the shoulders down the back. Really kiss those shoulder blades together in the upper back. Great way to open again through the front body. And then we'll open out through the arms, bring them down. Start to pedal through the feet, one heel at a time, just lifting the legs off the floor. Keep the upper body as relaxed as you can. A little pedal into those legs. We're working through the balls of the feet, through the heels, and getting some movement into the knees and the hips. Okay? And then we're going to allow both legs to settle here. Take a gentle rise, lift both heels up. When you come down, take a sway back. Try and lift your toes off. So I'm going to come through center, lifting the heels into rise, rolling back, lifting the balls of the feet as I come onto the heels. So again, we're working through the feet, massaging out through the feet. We're also activating the calves and going into our balance as well. So one last time here, rocking it back, and then simply give those legs a shake out. Let's get cracking. 15 exercises, no repeats. I've got the timer, so I can't cheat on you. Do what you can. I'll set you up your first exercise actually before I press the timer. We're going to go nice and simple to start with, a squat and a rise. Feet hip distance apart. You're going to bring the fingertips down, take the bottom back. As you come up, keep the arms straight, lift both heels, find a rise. So I transfer my hips back and then lift the heels into rise. That's it, okay? First exercise. 15 seconds, 15 exercises, let's go. So, arms are long, okay? Just because it's timed, we don't lose our technique. We're pressing the hips back so the weight is in the heels. We're lifting the hips, squeezing the bottom forwards as you find a lifted rise. Try not to drop the chest too much, okay? The squat is coming from the legs, not from you dropping your upper body down towards the ground. So it's all in the legs. Keep the knees parallel. And we want to make sure we're really lifting out of those hips, hitting each posture before moving on to the next one. Okay, there's no repeats. We have got 5 seconds left. See if you can squeeze in another one and then recover. Great. This time we squat. Press to a hovered tabletop. Knees are not on the floor. Push back to the squat and stand. Let's go. So we squat, drive to hover, push off the hands and stand. Squat down, come to hover, knees are off. Push off the hands to get your heels down and stand. So I'm not rising this time. I'm working on the posture, getting into that hover and then pushing back onto my heels. So I want to push off the hands to get the heels down to stay into that squat. Draw the belly towards the spine so you're looking after your lower back. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Reach up and out of those hips. And do as many as you can. Remember, if you need to take a little recovery before, that's okay. It doesn't matter. We've got 5 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. And then we're all going to come down, team. Come down to your hover. You can take a moment to rest. You're going to do a kick through. You bring one leg through, tap it with the opposite hand, come back to center, and then go the other way. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to turn this way. You're going to kick through. Opposite hand to opposite foot, and then back to center. When you come to center, the knees don't touch the floor. You're staying in a hover the whole time. Okay, so one leg's kicking straight through. The bottom doesn't touch the floor ever. You keep your bottom off the ground. Yeah, try to keep those knees lifted, working into the thighs, twisting through the middle, reaching towards that opposite foot with the top arm, using your breath. 10 seconds to go. See if you can sweep through any more here, guys. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, then push back to your squat and come to stand. Good work. Okay, a little twist here. Hands behind the head, opposite elbow to opposite knee, and we alternate. Let's go. Twist, twist. Yeah? Okay. So, single knee lifts. Both knees are coming up. Try to keep the spine long. Don't collapse the body weight forwards. Draw the belly in towards the back. And you're twisting. Your opposite elbow is coming across towards your opposite knee. Yeah, we want to get those obliques working as well. Hopefully the heart rate's lifting. 15 seconds to go. 15 seconds. Stay with me. Can you twist any further? Or maybe you could lift the knee a bit higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great work. Come to the end of your mat again. We take a big breath in. We're going to squat down. Walk out. Find high plank. Knee to elbow. Knee to elbow. Come back. And stand up. Let's go. So squat down. Creep out to your high plank. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Reset. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Reset. Walk your hands back. Find the squat. And stand up. Let's go. So I come down. Walking out. Bring the knee all the way across. Try and touch the outside of your elbow if you can. Walk your hands back. The heels go down first before I come up. Yeah? So you're twisting, twisting, walking back and reaching up. We've got 10 seconds. Come on, keep coming. Big twist. Strength through the shoulders. Now all of us, come on down. Stay here for me. You can pop your knees down if you need to. Quick moment of recovery. Shoulder taps, hands underneath shoulders. A step back to high plank. Opposite hand touches opposite shoulder. Let's go. So I tap, tap, tap. Option, put your knees on the floor. I don't want you to feel it in your lower back. Very important. If you feel it in your lower back, please put your knees down. Things to think about. Try to make sure your hands are not going too far forwards. Try and put them down underneath your shoulders. We're not trying to twist the hips too much. We don't want to be dancing or bum bouncing. We want to keep the spine long. Draw that belly in close. Tapping opposite shoulder. We have got 10 seconds to go. Hopefully we're feeling a bit warmer here. Okay, stay with me. You're doing great. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your hands back. Slowly stand up. Please don't get head rush. Take your time. Forearms, one on top of the other. Walking, kneeling. You're going to come down, down, stand, stand. Try and lead with the opposite leg. Let's go, let's go. So down, down, up, up. Down, down, up, up. You can modify. You know that, okay? If one exercise doesn't feel good for you, change it. As long as you're doing something, as long as we're moving, that's all that matters, right? You could kneel on a cushion if you need to. If it's not very comfy down there, feel free to use a prop. And if, like me, your brain gets a bit confused and you go, oh, what leg did I just lead with? Can I remember? Was it my left? Was it my right? Don't worry too much. As long as you're moving, not using those arms, trying to alternate as much as you can, then we're good. We've got 5 exercises. Come on, let's keep going. Last one. Beautiful. Step to the top of your mat now. Top of your mat. Length of the mat is behind you. Hands come down to that squat. We step back to a high plank. We step back in and stand up. Walk-in burpee. Everyone's favorite. Let's go. Hands come down. We go back, in, and reach. Hands down. Step back. Step in. And reach. The trick, step your hands slightly on the outside, your feet slightly on the outside of your hands, yeah? As you step back, make sure you don't drop your hips. Keep control through the spine so you don't collapse into your lower back. You could come down onto the knees if you want to, yeah? Onto the knees is all good. Oh, good. 10 seconds to go. Hands are coming underneath the shoulders, yeah? We're doing really well. Stay strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Forearms, one on top of the other. Come down onto your knees when you're ready. Lean backs. Knees hip distance. We lean back, squeeze the bum. Come all the way up. Let's go, nice and easy. Leaning back. Inhale, lift. Are you warm? Are you rosy cheeked like me? So keep the shoulders away from the ears. Create space. Lengthen through the spine. Draw the belly in, really activate through the tummy. Squeeze your bottom, press in your hips forwards, yeah? Opening out through the chest, feeling it through the thighs, through the hips, through the tummy. If it's uncomfortable on your knees, roll up your mat, kneel on a blanket, a pillow, anything like that. It's all good, okay? Try not to have the tension in your upper body. We've got 10 seconds to go. Keep squeezing, tensing everything. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's get those arms involved. 1. Hands come down. We're going to take tricep push-ups. I'll show you the first modification. You're going to drop your elbows in and then press all the way up. This is your first option. Knees under hips. Squeeze the elbows in towards one another and then press up. Let's go, let's go. So you must squeeze the elbows in towards one another, okay? Hands are underneath the shoulders. Knees are underneath the hips. And you're making your elbows, your forearms parallel the whole time. If you can, half a tricep push-up, take your knees back, make sure your shoulders comes over the wrists, and then you squeeze the elbows in towards the rib cage as you come down. Make sure we're moving slow with control, using that core control as you press through and as you push all the way back up. You've got 10 seconds to go. So let's see if we can keep pressing through, using our breath, using our tummy control here. 3, 2, and then 1. Great work. Come to sit on your bottoms when you're ready. We're going to do feet taps. So you're going to tap opposite hand with opposite foot. Yeah? But can you lift your bottom? Of course you can. Lift those hips up when you're ready. Opposite hand, opposite foot. Let's go, let's go. It's just a little marching tap. tap, and a tap. So we're trying to keep the bottom off the floor, yes? Obviously, if you need to, put your bum back down, okay? Just keep going with your bum on the floor if you need to. No biggie. But if you can, try and keep the bum lifted, using the shoulder strength, the triceps, the core, the leg. We're using everything. All those muscles are getting involved here, as well as coordination and balance. Great for the mind also. We've got 10 seconds to go. Keep coming. Can you keep it going? Of course you can. Stay with me the whole time. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Great. We're going to do our Russian twist. You can have your feet down or glue the feet together and lift the feet up. Interlace the hands together by the chest. We're going to twist. Elbows to the side, through center, other way. So I twist, twist. Let's go, let's go. So I'm bringing one elbow towards the floor. Drawing the belly in, finding the balance. If it's too intense with your feet lifted, feet down. Make sure you're tucking the tailbone under. So you're rotating through the middle. This is going to get our obliques involved, the big waist muscles, yeah? So twisting through, feet can be lifted or feet can be down. Entirely up to you. Let's persevere. 15 seconds. Can you twist any further? Of course you can. Come on. Keep it coming, guys. Keep it coming. Use your out breath every time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come through. Come all the way up to standing. Be careful. Please don't get a head rush. You are nearly there, I promise you. Standing here, we're going to take a little T tilt. So reach your arms up. You're going to lift one leg up as you come forwards. Find a T shape. Replace that foot. Lift the arms up. Do the other leg. Here we go. So I'm tilting forwards. One leg lifts. Both arms reach. Pop that leg down. We change sides. So this is quite a slow, controlled one here. Really working on our balance, our core control, the length through the spine. Keep lifted through that spine. Trying not to twist the hips. Trying to keep the hips, the chest square to the floor. Trying to find your balance. So active through the tummy here. 10 seconds to go. Taking your time, doing what you can. Really important. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Come down. Bring those arms down. Feet together now. Feet together. I'm going to interlace the hands in front again. We're going to find a rise, lifting both heels. We're going to squat down, glue the knees together, keeping my heels lifted. I press down, I sit onto my heels, and then I'm going to press away, gluing the legs together, come back into a rise. Let's go again. Glue those legs together. Keep the heels lifted. I'm going slow, bringing my bottom to the heels, and then pressing through the balls of the feet. Glue the thighs together. Come to a rise. So I'm not letting the heels touch the floor at any point. Maybe you need to hold on to something if your balance is really wobbly. That's okay. That doesn't matter. Or maybe you wobble, you fall over for a bit. And that's okay too, as long as you don't hurt yourself, right? 10 seconds to go. You see the concentration. Might start poking my tongue out in a minute in concentration. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. One last go. One last go for luck. Everyone's favorite. Mountain climbers, let's do it. Don't think about it. Come on down, hands down, step your feet back, high plank, run it out, 45 seconds of mountain climbers, and then we're done. So I'm going run, 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 run. Knee to chest, keeping the foot away from the ground. Hands are underneath the shoulders. Spine is long, using the breath. Option, go slower. Other option, come down onto your knees and still go slower, okay? If you're feeling it in your back, please take a modification. If your shoulders, your abs, your heart's going to beat out of your chest, keep pushing. Remember, we've got 10 seconds left, and that's it. That's this sweat session done with, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come onto your knees. Uncurl your toes. Take your bottom back. Reach your arms forwards. Allow your forehead to come onto the ground. Maybe take your knees a bit wider here. Let's take a big breath. Breathe in through the nose. Breathing out through the mouth. So taking a few deep breaths, this is going to slow your heart rate down, bring your breath back to normal, and give you time to recover. So 15-minute sweat session completed. And that is your first week of your summer sculpt plan. So please let me know how you're finding it. Let me know if you've managed week 1, because that's a really good achievement. Quarter of the way there. Lift the bottom off the heels. Find your way onto all fours when you're ready. Coming into cat and cow. Inhale as you open the chest, eye line comes forwards. Exhaling as you release, chin to chest, rounding the back, curve the spine. Let's do that again. Inhaling as you drop down, eye line comes forwards. Exhaling as you release off, round the back, chin to chest. Let's do this one last time. Dropping all the way down. Easing yourself all the way up. Tucking your toes under when you're ready. Lift the knees off the floor. Press the hips high. Allow the heels to fall heavy. Press in the chest through the arms. Lengthen through that spine. Maybe have a little fidget, a knee bend, a hip twist, whatever feels good for you here. And then gently walk your feet in towards your hands. Keeping the chin on your chest, slowly roll yourself all the way up to standing. Have a little shake out. So please let me know how you found not only that session, but the first week of the Summer Sculpt Plan. I would love to know. At least next week, you have a band, a ball, and a stretch session. So we only do a sweat session every other week. Okay, so you've done really well. If you need any tips on nutrition, if you need some advice on how to add nutrition into this plan, message me. I'm here to help you. You know you've got the recipe section on the members area, but I can give you a little bit more than that if you reach out. So keep me posted, and I'll see you next week.